Hello, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on and do this March energy reading. This is part one. So in this video, I'm only going to talk about the energy. This is going to be the shorter video. In part two, I'm going to talk about the astrology, and that's going to be a longer video. So for this one, just about the energy and some of the downloads and messages that I've been getting about March. So March is a huge game change for the world, all right? It is like the 0 point. It is where kind of what they've been saying to me, when I say they, I'm talking about my guides, is it's almost like there's a massive timeline collapse / convergence, and all points lead to home. All points lead to the beginning of something new. For everybody, collectively and individually. However, the new starts with an ending. And I'm going to use the 10s in the tarot to represent like the end of a cycle. You got the 10 of Pentacles, wealth, stability, legacy, family, abundance, for generations. You've got the 10 of Cups, love in all forms, really allowing that love to sort of help you weather any storms that may come, and just embracing that energy of family and community and the soul bonds and soul connections that help us in this life, that support us in this life in our emotional fulfillment. We've got the 10 of Swords, the end of heaviness, the end of a long journey, a hard situation, the end of pain, the end of turmoil, when something needs to end for the highest of good so that you can get up and walk away and move forward. And then we've got the 10 of Wands, the burden, the over responsibility, overdoing it, coming into that energy of excess where it's like you've got to make a choice. Either you're going to drop everything, drop all the wands, or you're going to keep going, but you need to sort of work smarter, not work harder. That's the 10 of Wands energy. So that is the first part of March, especially because the first part of March, we're still going to be in Pisces season. We are ending and closing out huge karmic cycles. The Wheel of Fortune, karma, family karma, personal karma, collective karma. There's a lot that is shifting and changing. And so the big word for this time period is change. Nothing after March, the world is not going to look the same. At the end of the year, it's not going to be the same world that you stepped into in the beginning of the year. This is something that I've been told. I did talk about this briefly in my 2003 energy reading. This is the time where we're ending the old, clearing it out, and shifting into the new. One of the things about the energy that we're moving into for March is that it's very mysterious. And it's mysterious because there are a lot of unknowns. There's a lot of potential things that could happen, but also because there are so many unknown factors, it's very challenging to predict exactly what's going to take place. And this is for the collective and individually. So if you are feeling like things in your life are changing, but you don't know what direction you're going to go in, that is the energy of right now. If you feel like you've been waiting for something to happen for a long time and the energy feels stuck, the wait is going to be over coming in March, okay? So again, the Wheel of Fortune, huge shift. It could be your most fortunate timeline. It could be everything that you shift into is everything that you want and desire. Or you can shift into a timeline where you're thrown into challenges, adversity, and difficulties, again, to help you grow and to help you shift into the higher timeline. One of the things that I was told, because it is the ending, it's like a huge testing point. So there are things that are going to test you. There are things that are going to challenge you. It may not be in your life personally. It may just be with what's going to take place and occur within the collective. That could be challenging for you as well. And so to be forewarned is to be forearmed, and to know that it is really a time to not seek external validation at all. Know that your stability, your source, your abundance, your truth, your security, your protection is within. It is God. You are God incarnate. And so everything that you seek externally, whether it's love, whether it's money, whether it's security, all of those things, this is going to be a time where you're really going to have to seek them within yourself, because that is how you're going to flow through the changes that are taking place. The other thing, and I said this for Pisces season when I did the Pisces new moon video, is that Pisces season itself is like an emotional roller coaster. Because Pisces is water energy, there is a lot of emotional highs and lows. And so again, your steadiness, the groundedness, the stillness has to come from within. And again, this is not to bring fear or any sort of worry to anyone. If you are doing the work, if you are on your spiritual path, you are supported fully for your highest good and your greatest destiny, and you will reach and achieve your destination. And so there's really nothing to worry about, but it is a time where surrender and trust are going to be your greatest allies, and just allowing yourself to move through the energy. Whatever currents of emotion come up for you, whatever situations or challenges come into your life, come into your environment, if you just, okay, I am accepting this. I see that this is taking place. Reach out to spirit. How can I have the highest outcome? How can I find peace? How can I, ask what you need for yourself in the moment? It will be given to you. And then just let it go. Surrender and trust are going to be your greatest allies, because you're really going to have to be fluid with this energy. Again, it's like water. Water changes and shifts forms, and it can change and shift forms very quickly. It can be boiling hot. It can be so hot that it turns into a vapor. It can be frozen and turn to a solid. Water can be huge. You can have huge waves. You can have the stillness of water. Water is malleable. And so this is a time where just going with the flow of whatever shifts and changes take place and occur is what's going to put you on the path for success. Okay. The other thing about this time too is that, so the beginning of the month, it's the ending point, right? 10s are the end of a cycle. And then right at and it's so divinely timed. When you understand astrology and the energy and everything that we are going through right now, it is so perfectly divinely timed that it's almost like a sense of relief, because there's a sense of I know that everything's going to work out in the way that it needs to work out. It's going to be perfect, even if I can't see that yet. And why I say this is because we have the equinox portal. That is equal day and equal night, right? And so we hit that portal right around the 20th, 21st, and that's also when we start Aries season. That equinox portal brings in that 11 energy, balance, harmony, justice. Again, because we're completing karmic cycles, the good karma comes back to you. Wrongs get righted, but they get righted in divine timing and in divine justice, okay? Remember that. It's not what your will is, it's what thy will is, okay? But then we come into this balancing point of the 11 energy, and then we hit Aries season, which is the beginning of the astrological new year, which is a number 1, which is the beginning. So that's when a lot of the new beginnings are going to come through for people. The new energy that you've been wanting or desiring in your life, in any area of your life, that's when it's like the spring, the rebirth, the birth, the new. So it's such a beautiful time, but what you have to understand is because of these cycles ending, because of the timeline shifting and changing individually and collectively, the wheel of fate, the hand of God is sort of taking control at this time. It's going to move things out of your life. You may not expect it. And it's also going to move stuff into your life that you may not expect. And you're not really going to have any control over it. Okay. That's the other thing that's with this energy right now, is like, there's a lot that's going to be beyond your control. And again, just being flexible, being adaptable, and really seeking within yourself that stability, that calming peace, no matter what is occurring on the outside, no matter what it looks like, is what's going to help you have balance and move through this time into your new beginning in a beautiful way without any resistance. Okay. So resistance is futile at this time. It doesn't matter. Like, spirit, the universe is moving out what needs to be moved out and moving in what needs to be moved in for your highest of good. This is a time when fate and destiny are taking over and your free will is null and void. You have free will and free choice just in how you choose to respond. And if you respond always with love and choose your divinity, meaning you're choosing love over fear, you're choosing your soul and your divinity over your ego, you are always going to have justice, you are always going to have good fortune, and you will always have success. Okay. So with that, there's a lot coming through. Buckle your seatbelts. We're hitting the Ides of March. March Madness. It's all happening. It is all happening now. All right. But again, it's for our highest of good. It's for our ascension. Nothing to worry about. But definitely understand there's a lot of changes and there's a lot of shifts that are going to take place, and they're going to take place very quickly. I'm going to start with the sacred symbols, oracle cards, spirit, higher self, guides, guardians, and angels of unconditional love. What further messages do you want to bring through for the energy of March? Anything else? Sun's flying out. Okay, perfect. So, first card that flew out was friendship. All right. And what I'm getting about this is there's a lot of support. Not just energetic support, not just your angels and your guides, but spirit, the universe, fate is going to bring you people and the support that you need in the physical realm that's going to help to lift you up. It's also going to help to keep you in the highest vibration and in the highest timeline for you. Okay. So trust and know that there is support coming, especially for those of you who feel like you are alone in this world. You have love and support, and it is going to be flooding in beginning in March. All right. For others of you, this is just a nod to the beautiful people and the soul family that you already have in your life. And this is going to be a time where the connection grows stronger. Water, emotions. We are in Pisces season, all right? So keep your emotions balanced. The best way to balance emotion is to remember that emotions are energy in motion. So whatever you're feeling, let yourself feel it, let yourself process it, and then keep it moving, all right? Also, any sort of technique that helps you come into emotional balance is going to be very, very beneficial for you. So this could be like writing or journaling. This could be exercising, even just taking like a yoga class, a walk, being outside in nature, anything that just helps you kind of balance out, especially if you're feeling like your emotions are running very, very high or running very hot and cold. Just try to maintain balance as best as possible during this month, because you have the key. You have the key. You have the keys to the kingdom inside of you. You are the power and the presence. You are the magic and the magician. You are the creation and the creator. You are the dreamer and the dream. All right. So everything that you need, look within you. The answers are within you. Trust your heart, trust your soul, trust your intuition, and let it guide you during this time, especially when the world seems very uncertain and there's a lot of shift and changes. With safe travels coming out, there is a direction for you that will be divinely guided, especially for those of you who feel like you do not have a direction at this time and you're not sure which way to go. The way will be shown to you. As soon as it's ready to be shown to you, you will know. All right, so trust in that. With safe travels coming out as well, just understand that your path is protected. It is divinely guided and it is protected, and you have nothing to fear. Even if there's a lot of change, even if there's a lot of movement in your life, your travels will be safe. Shadow. This time of uncertainty, of mystery, of change could bring out your greatest fears. Again, this is where we're all going to get tested, in the collective and individually. It is time to face your fears and choose love over fear, choose faith over fear, and know that when you do, that shadow will disappear. All right, let the light in. Focus on the light. Focus on everything that's good. Do not feed your fears by focusing on everything that's going wrong or focusing on the outside world. That is just a distraction. This is really a time to seek within yourself and know that fear is false evidence appearing real, and you have the power to overcome anything that you fear when you are in alignment with your divinity. Bottom of the deck is spiritual cleansing. Great time for spiritual cleansing using sage, Palo Santo, salt, crystals, anything again that keeps your energy clear, that keeps you in a high vibration. Is going to be very, very, very important for you this month of March, right? We are shifting out of one cycle and into another. I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot. Let me do a good shuffle here. Bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. Your soul knows you chose this time to incarnate, to be the architect of light, to be the light warrior in the earth, showing the way, being the lighthouse to show the way to the others. And so there is nothing to fear. This is just a time to really let go of the 3D hive mind and really tap into your own inner truth and your own divinity, because that is what's going to lead the way for you to your greatest success and destiny, right? So let's shuffle again, and then do a quick prayer. Spirit, guides, guardians, and angels of unconditional love. Oop, we got some stuff flying out. Take this. By further messages do you want to bring through for this month of March 2023? All right, I'll take that one, and I see this one. Let's see. All right. It's good. It's gonna be good. Just again, don't let what happens in the collective distract you from your truth. You are divine. You are safe. You are protected, and your soul knows the path. Okay? Six of Pentacles. There's that energy of balance, giving and receiving. For some of you, again, receiving that support. I'm really feeling like a lot of support is coming in. Financial support, material support, support through others. You're going to get what you need. And this is a time just to pray, have faith and trust, and really have a lot of gratitude, knowing that what you need is going to come to you, and what is meant for you will never pass you by. We've got the Chariot movement. Things are moving forward. All right. So buckle your seatbelts. Okay. But again, if you stay balanced and heart-centered through the process, and allow the universe to move you to your heart's desires, even if it means moving you out of situations that make you feel comfortable and bringing you into the unknown. But if you have that level of trust and that inner knowing that you will be safe and secure, and you will be brought to the finish line, you will get the victory. All right. Three of Wands. Stay focused on your vision. Stay focused on what you desire for your life. Do not let anything that is occurring distract you from your truth and from what is in your heart and soul. Okay? But Three of Wands is also an energy of manifestation. So very, very powerful time for manifestation. All right. We got the world. That level up, that successful completion. We are completing a huge karmic cycle, and many of us are moving into our highest timeline and our divine destiny. And so allow yourself to graduate. All right. This is the final test. And then you get your degree, right? We're all in the Ascension University. Everybody that watches this video, whether you consider yourself a starseed, light worker, way shower, twin flame, we're all in that Ascension University about to graduate, all right? So this is the time. Close out the stuff that needs to be closed out in your life. Let go of what no longer serves you. You can't take it with you to the new energy anyways, all right? But know that your success is assured. Your level up is assured, and Spirit is going to bring you to your highest destiny. Whether you're ready or not, you're ready, okay? That's what March is bringing to us. With the Hanged Man, this is like that stillness point, the calm before the storm. And this is a time to really sort of be still, shift your perspective, because you got to understand perception is reality. And so what you think is what you will create. So shift your perspective and you will change your reality. Know that this time, if it's a stillness point, if nothing's happening, if nothing's moving forward, it's so that you can integrate in everything that you have learned up until this point, because you're gonna need those tools. You're gonna need all the tools in the toolbox, all right? Everything that you have learned, everything that you, in every way that you have grown, is gonna be very important. So it's really just a time to look at things from a higher perspective. Even the challenges, even the things that have broken your heart. Find the lesson, find the gift in them, okay? And take this time to rest. Rest as much as you can. Find peace as much as you can. Rest is restoration, okay? So restore yourself, replenish your energy, self-care, self-love, sleep as much as you can, because we got the King of Wands, which is when we move into Aries season. Power, fire, action, movement, leadership. You are the leader, all right? And you're going to be put into a leadership position in your life. And so very, very important now to rest up, integrate everything that you have learned up until this point, because when Spirit says it's go time, it's go time. And to quote what Mary Jo's been saying, and what I'm feeling too, is the universe is not taking no for an answer. It's go time, all right? March is go time. But bottom of the deck is the star. Your wish will be fulfilled. This is healing. This is that miracle that you've been waiting for, divine intervention, your deepest hearts and dreams, desires coming true. So it's going to be a very, very powerful month for all of us. And again, this is just the time, like the calm before the storm, time to really rest, time to really integrate in, time to really allow yourself to heal, process your emotions, whatever you're going through right now. I'm experiencing a lot of endings, and I know that they're for my highest good, but I also am still sad and I'm still grieving. And so take that time. If you need it, take that time for yourself right now. Rest up, because when it's action time, when it's go time, there will be no more rest, okay? All right. Final messages, Spirit. Final messages. One more. And like I said, this is going to be part 1. There will be a part 2. Yeah, I knew that card was coming through. All right. So for March energy, what you need to remember is that we're all entering into this new energy that's going to help us access these light codes. So the those light codes is coming through. It says light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. That is where we're all at right now, with all these solar flares just flooding the earth with light. The light codes are coming through very, very strongly. And again, this is a time to allow yourself to rest, to integrate in everything that is happening on a cellular level with you, whatever is happening emotionally or spiritually with you. Just a time to rest, love yourself, take care of yourself, and allow yourself to integrate this light initiation that we are all in. The angels are amongst us and they are supporting us. We've got the angelic frequency coming out. Angels are here, yep. You are safe, and there is a potent connection with the divine right now. Really, this is the time to, again, go within. Connect to your higher self. Connect to your guides. Get all the answers and the guidance that you need. It's there. There is so much support. There is so much love. If you tap into it, it is there for you, and it will propel you forward. All right. Higher heart activation. I knew this card was coming through because I've been feeling these heart activations for the last week. It says, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. So for many of you, the karmic cycle that's ending is the pain that you have carried, trauma that you have carried, heartbreak that you have carried from early on in this life, or even from past carnations. The higher heart is being activated. That's the sacred heart. And Spirit is pouring in divine love to let you know your heart is healed. You are healed. And it is time to embrace your heart and open your heart as wide as possible. All right. Bottom of the deck, because I saw it, and it's an important message for this time. Star gathering, stars aligned, remembering home, soul family. We are all shifting into timelines where we're going to have more angelic support, more frequency support, more cosmic support, but also more physical support. We're going to connect to those people that just fill our hearts and souls with so much love and so much joy. And this is a time to really If you feel like you're alone, pray and ask for Spirit to bring you your soul family, and you will be guided to them. All right. So very, very powerful time. Again, this is the part 1. I'm going to do a part 2. There's a lot of astrology that's happening though. So I want to not rush through that video, get all my notes together and stuff before I film that, but I'll film it this weekend. So I'm sending everybody lots of love. I hope that you have a beautiful weekend. Again, we're a couple days away from March 1st, so rest up. And I hope that you have a great weekend. Take care.